Hello, and thank you for joining me. This is Freewill Tarot, and my name is Harmony. Hello. And this reading is going to be for the sign of Virgo. Hello, Virgo, and thank you for being here with me. I start out giving my readings by giving you a couple of messages that Spirit really wants you to hear at this time, and then we're going to go a little deeper into your tarot portion. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started, Virgo. You guys start out with the walking away card here, okay? So with the walking away card here, Virgo, this suggests that it's a time for you to leave something behind, right? This could be a relationship. This could be a job. This could be a past pattern that you keep repeating. This could be a addiction. Anything that is not for your highest good. So it's going to be different for all of you. But while you pulled this card because Spirit wants to say to you through this card that you know internally, if you trust your intuition and quit doubting it, that it's something that you've been carrying or dealing with for a very long time, and you need to go ahead and walk away from it and close the gate behind you. You see this woman is standing at a gate, and she needs to exit that gate and go into a whole new direction here. So again, for many of you, this is the time in your life where it's finally time for you to move past or relocate or move to a different mindset of consciousness of what it is that you want to have in your life. And a lot of you, looking at your reading, is going to be in your love situation. I'm not getting a whole lot of finance in this reading, but we'll get to that. So right now, let's just focus on you personally. As you look at this reading, think about what it is that you know seriously internally that it's time for you to kind of release and let go of, okay? And it could be hard, it could be a relationship that that you kind of been giving time and hoping it works. It could be a job that pays your bills, but it's draining you or doesn't bring out any kind of creative things for you. But whatever this is that you need to walk away from, that Spirit is saying that that it's time for you to walk away from, and they're giving you the green light to do this. You know what it is if you quit denying it to yourself, okay? And you also have being receptive here. So Spirit is saying that you see how her arms are open and ready to receive. She's almost in a state of surrender and allowing the sun to just rain down on her. She's opening and welcoming this energy into her. So this is saying Spirit wants you to be receptive. So as you walk away from something, they want you to be open now to receive love, abundance, and all the things that you deserve here, Virgo. So let's read this. It says receptive. Emotional openness allows blessings to flow. The universe gives to those who are ready to receive. Practice gratitude and open your heart to receive love, abundance, and support in all forms. So not just, material finances. Spirit wants you to allow yourself to be really loved. And the only way we can do that is if we allow ourselves to truly be open, right? And we can't usually always find that. We always kind of sometimes look for that in external validation from other people. And usually sometimes those people don't value us. So we do more things to try to get their validation or seek their approval here. So at this time, Spirit is saying that they want you to surrender that kind of ideology for any of you who've had that, especially when it comes to your love life. Some of you have been hurt in the past when it comes to love. Maybe you even have some old family trauma where how you were treated in the past has now developed, and you have been carrying a long time in different relationships. Maybe you kind of choose partners who are either controlling or don't appreciate you, and you give more and more and more to that relationship, just hoping that they will validate you. The Spirit is saying no more of that. That's what you probably need to walk away from here, and know that you are well deserving, and you should allow real love and real respect and real value to enter into your life, right? And a good way to do that is how we love ourselves and how we show up for ourselves. And a way of doing that is that we don't stay in relationships where we're not appreciated, validated. We don't stay in any area of our lives, whether there's jobs, careers, anything that doesn't appreciate or value our time and energy, okay? A long time we've been taught that self-sacrifice was the way, but that's not. Spirit wants to let you know that You are whole and loved as you are, and that's the kind of love that you should look for, the way that God loves you, okay? That's the real way to love. God has never told you to sacrifice yourself. God has told you to appreciate yourself as he loves and appreciates you. And these are the kind of relationships and these are the kind of things that we should invest ourselves into, okay? You also have your body is your time. So it kind of goes in what I'm saying. I'm just laughing because exactly, right? So what do you put your time into, your attention into? Does it come back to you? Does it fulfill you? Does it make you feel good, right? Or are you just taking scraps? Are you just, going along to get along? Are you staying in a relationship just because you don't want to be alone? Are you guarding yourself? Are you always constantly feeling like you need to protect yourself? So you kind of hold yourself back here. These are all the questions that you need to ask yourself at this time. And Spirit wants to let you know with this card that your body is your vessel and it is also your time. Like you need to pour back into yourself here, Virgo. Okay, love yourself, pour back into yourself. All right, with that being said, I know I'm going on and on, but your reading is interesting, so I just want to show you what I'm seeing here on my table. This is a repeating thing here in your reading here, Virgo. You see these hearts. You got the broken heart here. You got another heartbreak heart here, and you got another heart in the hand. So I'm going on the way I am because Spirit is constantly continues to keep showing me that you guys could be dealing with a ending of a relationship or a broken heart, or you're just, depressed or sad about something. And they want to let you know through this reading that it's okay and it's time for you to kind of let that go and walk away from something and allow yourself to heal and get the nurturing and the compassion and the love. And first you need to give that to yourself by not allowing certain things to happen in your life anymore, by not carrying certain things. And I say that because you also have this card here. And this is the acceptance cards. You see this person, this is death. But this is almost at the cemetery, but it's like accepting that that is over. They want you to accept. Again, it kind of goes on with this receptive card. To receive. Okay. Now I'm sorry, I hear whistling, so it got me distracted. So sorry about that. Somebody's outside whistling. I'm like, what is that? Okay. Let's go on to your tarot portion of your reading, dear Virgo. Sorry. You guys got, I'm going to start out here. You got the stubborn card here, Virgo. Right? So the stubborn card is like, there is something that you needed to let go of. And it's a habit that you have or a pattern of how you do things. Maybe it's even some of the jobs you choose, the partners you choose. It's a pattern that you have that Spirit is saying that you're being stubborn because you should have learned the lessons, but you keep repeating them, okay? So you might could be doing this in the form of where you either isolate yourself or you keep choosing the same person or the same kind of relationships, or you keep choosing the same kind of jobs that don't fulfill you. It is something that you continue to do that you repetitively keeps doing that Spirit is saying that you should have learned from this, right? It says you may be stuck in a pattern of repeating mistakes or failing to apply hard-earned lessons, right? And this came out with the Four Wands. The Four Wands is about, this is something to do with your base, your stability, your identity here. So this is very personal to you, okay? And it's something that they say you continue to keep doing, even though you saw the results of it, and you keep choosing it, and I do feel like for a number of you looking at this, it's going to be in your relationships. You keep choosing the same kind of relationship. Where you're maybe giving more to the relationship than it gives back to you. You keep tolerating certain things that you shouldn't. You keep accepting less than what you give. And if it's not a relationship, then this is how you show up in the world to other people. You give more than you get back. And then you feel, hurt or depressed or sad about it. Or you say, well, this, that's just the way things are. It's not the way things are. It's what you're choosing. Okay. And I say that because you have the three, I showed you this earlier. You have the Three of Swords here. Three of Swords talks about being heartbroken here. Again, some of you could have ended a relationship or had a relationship that ended. Some of you have had, this is just past pain and trauma that you're still carrying. On the outside, you seem very strong, very stoic. But on the inside, you still haven't healed from this old past trauma, and it still shows up, and you still hold on to it, so it still reveals itself in your new timeline, okay? And it says, you're suffering emotional pain, whether from heartbreak, betrayal, or facing a harsh truth. So again, this could be someone that, you recently dated or are in a relationship, or from your past relationships or past pain from family trauma that you guys are still dealing with. Again, they showed up with the Hierophant. So this is either in a situation where it is a relationship, a marriage, or just your structure, because this talks about your stability, just like the 4 Wands. Again, this is your personal stability, your identity here, okay? And you have the 5 of Wands. So again, some of you could be arguing here, having disagreements based on something being out of balance or not equal, an equal give and take here. I might make a part 2 to this video because I'm already at 11 minutes, Virgo, and I think that you guys probably really need to hear this for some of you, okay? You really need to hear this message. So some of you are dealing with, it's not an even give and take here on this relationship. And this is, some of you, this could be, let's see who are some of the people here. I have Pisces, Cancer. Definitely a water sign here. So you have Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio here could be in the picture. I have a Taurus that could also be in the picture for some of you. This is a Sagittarius for some of you, okay? Spirit is calling on you guys. There's new beginnings here. I have 3 aces in this reading, which is beautiful, Virgo. So I'm going to show this to you real quick. You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and you also have the Ace of Wands. So there's brand new beginnings all around for you. But in order for you to, and this is what Spirit has lined up for you, that's why they're telling you they need you to be able to receive and quit trying to hold on to things that have hurt you. Quit holding on to the past and quit choosing paths and relationships and jobs that do not fulfill you or sustain you. Quit having the same identity and choosing the same things, and learn from those and learn how to release them and let them go in order to be open to receive new things. This is why you have this walking away card here, right? Why? Because Spirit wants to offer you something. They want to give you something. And the main thing they want to give you is balance here. What you give out. Some of you Virgos are empaths. What you pour out in the world should come back to you. So what you give to others, it should come back to you. It shouldn't be just you filling yourself back up. And a lot of times we can't. You know what I mean? We can't do that. We can drain ourselves, but we don't love that we get from other people, and love that we allow people to give to us. It's what helps fill us back up as we pour out. And you need to start choosing that for yourself at this time. This is what Spirit wants to you. A lot of you are not listening to your intuition. It is something that you know internally, but you kind of are afraid to face it or deal with it, because this is the High Priestess, but it came out in reverse. So this is not like not listening to your instincts. This is not trusting your internal compass and knowing. This is you talking yourself out of things because it's easier to deal with the lie than facing the reality of it. But when you do that, you block your new beginnings. You block yourself from moving forward. You can move, you can travel, you can go places, but that doesn't mean anything. You just shifted a location. You haven't shifted yourself on the inside. You haven't changed anything, okay? When we change things on the inside, it naturally would change on our outside. We don't have to do anything because we physically did the work on the internal. The external relies on the internal. Okay, it's not the other way around. It doesn't matter if we change our outside, but if we go wherever we're going, we're still going to be depressed where we're going. We're still going to, because it's work on the inside that needs to be done. A lot of you are holding yourself hostage here with the 8 of Swords. So again, this kind of is like the High Priestess here, or you could be just telling yourself, that you don't have all the information to move forward on a certain direction. It could be different for all of you. It could be job, career, project, or relationship. You could be telling yourself that you can't get out of this situation, or you can't move forward past this situation again, hence the walk away card here. Because you need more information, or you need more time, or you need to try to figure something else out. But that's really not really the case here. These are just things you're telling yourself. Right now, in the future here, Spirit's saying this is the wheel of fortune. It's time for you to move forward here. And you also have the Fool here. So I'm going to give you a little advice, Virgo. Spirit wants you, is you got this Four of Swords here twice. The Four of Swords is like taking a step back and taking a break and getting clarity and getting your mind clear and allowing yourself to rest before you take time to move forward here. It says take this time to withdraw, recharge. Healing happens in stillness. So if you have been dealing with a relationship that has ended, or a relationship that has been a little bit toxic, and it doesn't even have to be a relationship, but it's a big relationship energy in this reading for a good number of you. But if you yourself have been just pouring out, maybe you've been focusing more on making money or future or stability, you know, not allowing yourself to rest, not allowing yourself to heal, not allowing yourself to come first. This is a call for you to do that, because there's new things that Spirit wants you to have. There are new direction, Spirit, and new experiences, especially when it comes to love. You guys know how to make money. You know how to take care of yourself. So I don't even know why that would be something you worry about. Virgos are very resilient, very intelligent people. But when it comes to love, this is kind of where I feel like a lot of you struggle sometimes without, you know, allowing people to really love you, and really seeing that softer side of you, Virgo, okay? And that's what Spirit wants for you to do, right? So that's what I have for you. Please let me know how this resonated with you. It was so much here that I tried to get in a short amount of time. That's why it helps me when you guys like the video, comment on the video, share the video. So please do that, all right? And let me know how this resonated with you. Until then, bye for now, and know that you are well loved by the universe and Holy Father, okay? Bye for now.